everybody. Welcome back to the Royal Read. I am so glad you decided to stop by and see what I am reading on today. But before we get started, look right here. I think it's here, but it's somewhere here. The join button. I have channel memberships now. And if you want to help me to grow this channel and support this channel and help me to continue this channel, think about hitting the join button. Our membership channel is named, our membership is named the Reading Club. Just come and be a part of the Reading Club. I really, really would appreciate it. And if you want to just give a one-time donation to this channel, I have put my Cash App in the description on my channel page. So it's easy access that way. If you don't want to be a channel member, you can just give me a one-time gift to help me continue this channel. All right. Also down here is the settings. I want you to go in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload and pop up like I am now, being messy. And give me a thumbs up to fight my unrelenting nemesis, that beast, that algorithm. I would appreciate it. And let me just take a quick moment to also thank my newest channel members. Lydia Washington, you know what you mean to me. And we have Alan Vernon. I got it written down right here. Alan Vernon. Thank you, Alan. Patricia Marcel. Thank you. And Charlene Bates. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, all my channel members who wants to invest in my channel and want to see and help me make it grow. All right, let's get into the read. It's going to be a quick read because I have a longer one that's coming up later. But this is me being messy. Sometimes I can be messy. It doesn't have anything to do with Harry and Meghan. That's what I call me being messy, when it really doesn't have anything to do with Harry and Meghan. But it is a little Harry and Meghan adjacent. I'll put it that way. I found this. It comes from that Robert Jobson book. And I found this on the Mirror. But what is so funny to me is the reviews that this book is getting. Although Jobson is telling some truths about some of the things that happen, and they say William do not come off in this book great, but Catherine, Kate almost is portrayed as a deity. And we know that that one is not true. She is not anything close to a deity. And there's some more things that they say within this book that's kind of juicy that I might do a little quick pop up about, because there's some crazy things up in there Jobson talking about when he's referring to Kate. It's one review said it's sycophantic, and I'm sure it is. I will never know because I would not buy the book, and my hopes that it do flop. He is trying to get a hit book on the backs of Harry and Meghan. That's why when he dropped some of the portions in the Daily Fail, it was mostly about Harry and Meghan because he knows who sells and he knows who doesn't. So he's trying to do the old switcheroo. Talk about Harry and Meghan, tell some truths so maybe the squaddies and people who really like Harry and Meghan will buy his book. Like, we don't know who he is. We know who Jabbo is. We know who Robert Jobson is. We know him Is we know him so well. We know him like McDonald's knows him. Like like Popeye Chicken know him. We know him. So we're not gonna buy his book. But like I said, it's nice to see him tell some truths, but I knew that the book was not going to be a book worth buying. Because if you write a whole book about Kate, it has to be some fantasy in there. Because in actuality, the only real achievement that Kate has ever made was landing William. Let's be honest. All right, let's get into this. And it's an article I found, and it's about when William and Kate broke up and how she managed to get him back. And that is what they said. They contributed the breakup to him. He asked for space. She was brokenhearted about it. And then she managed to get him back with a racy nurse's outfit. Well, I'm not surprised by that, are you? Because that's how she got him, with a racy outfit. And evidently, it don't take much for William, except something like this. I mean, okay. All right, let's get into it. It says Prince William and Kate Middleton rekindles romance thanks to racy nurse's outfit. Kate Middleton and Prince William went their separate ways in 2007 before they were brought together to the help through the help of a mutual friend and a racy theme party. When I saw that and I read the article is really not worth reading. And we are not going to really read it. I'm going to talk about what's in it. Basically, a friend of theirs had a party. It was a theme, what they call fancy dress party. And she dressed up as a racing nurse. And he had some kind of helmet or something on. I can't remember what he had on because I was so disinterested. But and they managed to get back together. And it got me to thinking. This is the reason why I popped up. It got me to thinking the comparison of the two couples, Harry and Meghan and William and Kate. The comparison of the two brothers, Prince William and Prince Harry. The women that they chose. Kate landed William with this outfit. Let me find it. Kate landed William. She was wearing this outfit when she first drew his attention. When he first found interest in her. This is what she had on. That's what Prince Williams. That right there. And Meghan drew Prince Harry's attention with this. The difference in the brothers. Right there. Meghan said Harry had a list of what he wanted in a woman. And Meghan said, no, and then they asked him about the list, and he said she was the list. Meghan was the list. I don't know if William had a list or not, but now he seems like he has some buyer's remorse when it comes to Kate because he clearly wanted, and I'm saying this because this is who she is. So he must have wanted it. He married her. He made her, as Beyonce, he put a ring on it, as she said. Then he put a ring on it. He put a ring on it. He wanted someone who had no accomplishments, only had worked for her family, could not public speak, cannot string together two sentences, three sentences without really having difficulty. And I am not being dramatic. A person who is very shallow, who had no accomplishments to their name before they married William. Kate was almost 30 years old when she married William, and she had never worked anywhere except with her family. It's just like Camilla. Camilla has never had a job. But Harry wanted someone more like his mother. Now, when William married Kate, and to this day, and they say it's in this book, but I will never know unless it appears on the pages where I can read it for free, because I wouldn't give Robert Jobson a dime. If it was in the dollar store, you know, I would get it then so I could talk about it on my channel. But I would not buy his book. But I digress. William, they what I was trying to say, they have tried to make Kate into Diana since she married into that family. And she has never been able to pull it off because that's not the kind of woman William was looking for. He was not looking for a woman with strength, with vision, with kindness and a loving heart. A woman who did things, who created things, who was intellectually curious. He didn't want that kind. He wanted a woman who looked good in lingerie. And that's what he got. And then they have tried to mold her into Diana. And it says this in the book. And it says this in the article that she is like Diana. She has always been compared to Diana since she came into the family. No, they have been trying to make her into that. And to the point where I have picture after picture after picture of her dressing identically to Diana. But you can dress somebody up to look like somebody else, but you cannot make that person have the depth of the person that they're pretending to be. And we have saw Kate take on all the characteristics of the women within that family that was achievers. She dressed like the queen. The last time she was, not this time on the balcony, but the time before, she had the green outfit. She looked just like the queen. She dressed up just like the queen, and she was wearing all those suit dresses just like the queen. And then she went from dressing like the queen to dressing like Diana. She would dress like the queen sometime, and then she would dress like Diana. And then when Megan came along, she started cosplaying Megan. Kate has always been an empty vessel who takes on whatever is surrounding her. Megan is her own person. Harry chose someone who was smart, who was beautiful. He's not afraid to have a smart wife. He's not afraid of it. They have always played down Harry's intelligence, which is ridiculous. He is a super smart person. He wouldn't be able to have the accolades that he has if he was a dummy. But they have always tried to make him into a dummy. But Harry is not afraid to have a super smart woman. He's not afraid to have an ambitious woman. He is not afraid to have a capable woman. And he wanted a woman who had accolades before he met her. Megan said in the documentary that that's what bonded them together in the beginning, talking about what they wanted to do together and talking about the things that they had done in the past. Now William sees what Harry, the kind of woman he chose, and he's seeing that Harry chose to choose a woman more like his mother and not a mannequin. So I made this podcast not so much to say how William and Kay got back together, but to show that they whole romance was based on the way she got him was based on the exterior. He was motivated with the outside, and he never gave a thought to the importance of the inside. Harry said when he met Megan, he thought, oh, this is a beautiful woman. And then he said he knew he had to up his game. And then Harry said that he is the lucky one. And I agree with him. Very, very lucky. And that is the rub, the reason William did not want Harry to marry Megan, because he knew that Megan was not like Kate. And he knew that Megan outclassed Kate. And he knew that his way of choosing a wife was not the way he should have did it. He chose her from this. Now, I'm not saying Kate doesn't look beautiful, but after the beauty, you have to have something to talk about and to have something in common. And William just wanted somebody that had nothing except to listen to what he wanted them to do. And that's what he got. And now he's feeling bad because Harry has a superstar. And I love that for him. All right, y'all.